Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kenny. I'm back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be giving y'all my playoff predictions for the 2024-25 NBA playoffs. Y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on notice. Y'all never miss a video from me. Let's get straight to it. Alright, so we got the Warriors and the Grizzlies. Now, they play tomorrow, Tuesday at 10 p.m. I think they play at 10 tomorrow. Should be a good game. But I'm gonna give the Warriors the edge here just because they're 0-3 in playing games. Since the playing started, but the Curry's not gonna let fucking them. Curry's not gonna let them lose 4 playing games in a row. That's just crazy. I think he drops over 40. And he gets that team to the 7th seed, and I think they'll face the Rockets. Yeah, they'll face the Rockets. So I got the Warriors winning that one. Magic versus Hawks. I think the Magic will win in a tight, close game. I think Big Carroll drops over 30 points, and Franz drops 25 plus, and they get their team to the first round of the playoffs. That I'm gonna just try to do the plan real quick, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the actual playoff matchups. So Bulls Heat. I'm gonna go with the Chicago Bulls. I think the Bulls have been playing way better basketball than the Heat lately, especially these last couple weeks. I just feel more confident in the Bulls than the Heat now. I think next season the Bulls will be way better than the Heat, just cause of Josh Giddey. Like Josh Giddey, he has been like, I mean, I know he was like a first round draft pick, but like his improvement this season has been way better, and he might next season. You never know. He might carry that team to the playoffs next season. But yeah, I got the Bulls beating the Heat, but you can never count on the Heat. Obviously, they got Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, and Eric Spoelstra, one of the best coaches of all time. But I just feel more confident in the Bulls, so I got the Bulls beating the Heat. Kings Mavericks. I'm gonna go with the Kings. I think the Kings have better chemistry than the Mavericks. The Mavericks are all banged up. I don't know if they're really gonna try this game, so I'm gonna go with the Kings. All right, Grizzlies Kings. I'm gonna go Grizzlies. Way easy pick. Kings made it this far, but they're not gonna make it far enough. Maybe next time. Bulls Hawks. Hawks. Trae Young's gonna own the Bulls again. It's all right. All right. Now, where should we start off first? I'm gonna start off. Let's just go 1 through 8, and then we just go down the list. Let's start off with Cavs Hawks. The Hawks have had the Cavs number this season. The Hawks for some reason can beat good teams, and then they just lose to the shittiest teams like the Wizards. It just makes no sense. They're like what you call mid basically, but I think the Cavaliers should win this series in 5 games. If they don't, it's gonna look bad if they don't win it in at least 5 games. But yeah, I'm gonna go Cavs in 5 games. I think Cavs win both games at home. First 2 games at home. They win Game 3 at Atlanta. The Hawks win Game 4, and the Cavs close it out at home in Game 5. Yeah, very quick. I think the series shouldn't go more than 5 games. If it does, it's gonna be a bad look on the Cavs. And yeah, Thunder Grizzlies. The Grizzlies were once a second seed, and like I think before All Star break they were at least a top 4 seed, and then they just fell all the way to the 8th seed. It's kind of crazy. They fired their head coach, and it's just been slipping down from there, bro. So I don't know. They got a lot of offseason moves to make, and I'm gonna confidently say the Thunder will win in 5 games. Um, I think the Grizzlies will win Game 3, and then the Thunder will take the rest of the games. So yeah, I got the Thunder winning in 5 games. Also, it just sucks because I really have faith in John Morant, but it's the team around him is not really that good compared to the other teams. So I mean, I'm not discrediting Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bain. Like they're good players, but I think like bench wise, like there's way better benches in the league than the Grizzlies bench. So I'm gonna go with the Thunder in 5. Let's move on to the Pacers and the Bucks. Now, this could go either way. I feel like if the Bucks have Damian Lillard, they will win this series in 6 or 7 games. But if Dame does not end up coming back in the playoffs, I think the Pacers would end up winning the series. But you never know. Giannis could go off. He could turn on to 2018 LeBron, and he could go fucking crazy. He could average a 30-point triple double like he's been having over the last 10 games. I think he's actually averaging over a triple double the last 10 games, which is kind of crazy. Um, so yeah, I don't know who to pick, cause Giannis is not gonna let his team lose three straight first round. Right, like three straight first round exits is kind of crazy, and I don't think Giannis is gonna let them do that again. So I'm gonna say the Bucks in 7 games. I think the Bucks will win in 7. Pacers will take game 1. Bucks will take game 2. Pacers will take game 3. Bucks will take game 4. Pacers will take game 5. The Bucks will take game 6, and Giannis will go crazy in game 7 and move on to the semifinals. All right, we got the Nuggets and the Clippers. This should be one of the best series in the. This is one of the best first round series in the playoffs. Um, I'll make a quick not quick assumption. Quick prediction, right quick. I'm gonna go to Clippers in 6 games. I think the Clippers are way more talented than the Nuggets have been recently, and obviously you can never count on Jokic. He's a walking triple double. But I just think the way the Nuggets have been playing recently, unlike the Clippers, they just haven't been up to expectations. And I'm gonna confidently say the Clippers in 6 games. A healthy Kawhi Leonard, a vintage James Harden, and Zubac doing his thing. Zubac is looking like a top 5 center in the league. I'm sorry, he's looking like a top 5 center. He might be better than Joel Embiid. Now let me chill. Let me chill. I'm over exaggerating. But I would confidently say the Clippers will win in 6 games. I just think they're more talented, and they got a way better bench than the Nuggets. Like realistically, unless I would say maybe the Nuggets have a better chance if they start Russ. The numbers don't lie. When Russ starts, he plays way better in the starting position for the Nuggets. At least for the Nuggets. I don't know about the Clippers, but for the Nuggets, he's been playing way better when he starts. So I mean, as long as if Russ doesn't start, then it might be a problem for the Nuggets. If he does start, it might go 7 games. But I'm gonna say the Clippers will win in 6 games. The Clippers are 17-3, or maybe I think 18-3 now over the last 21 games. They just beat the Warriors in a tight game, overtime game. Harden had 39-10. Kawhi had 33. They both went crazy. And yeah, when you got those two players playing like that, there's not really that much teams that could beat them. So I'm gonna confidently say Clippers in 6 games. I think the Clippers will take game 1. Nuggets will bounce back and take game 2. Clippers will take both games at home. The Nuggets will take game 5, and the Clippers will close it out in 6 games. All right, let's move on to the Knicks and the Pistons. This is my favorite first round matchup. My personal favorite first round matchup, and I know a lot of people are picking the Pistons to upset the Knicks, but like let's be real, Pistons have no real playoff experience. They haven't been in the playoffs since 2019, so I'm gonna go with the Knicks in 6 games. The Knicks have way better playoff experience. Brunson is always a playoff riser, but the Pistons have had the Knicks number this season. They are 3-1 in the regular season, but it doesn't matter. Regular season doesn't matter when you step into the playoffs. Anything can happen in the playoffs. We saw what happened in 23 when the AFC Miami Heat went on to the NBA Finals. So anything can happen. But I'm gonna confidently say the Knicks in 6 games. Even though the Pistons they do look like the bad boy Pistons. I'm not gonna lie. Kate Cunningham and Jalen Duren, Malik Beasley, Jaden Ivey when he comes back. I don't know if he's coming back like this season, maybe next season, but yeah, that Pistons team is gonna be hard to deal with in these next couple of years. They look good, but I think just because the Knicks have more playoff experience, I'm gonna go with the Knicks in about 6 games. If the Knicks somehow get upset in the first round, Tom Thibodeau might be fired. If I'm right, then come back to the video. But if the Knicks do get upset, he might get fired. So I'm gonna go with the Knicks in 6 games. Let's see. I'm gonna say the Knicks take game 1. Pist. Actually, no. I'm gonna say the Pistons take game 1. Knicks bounce back and take game 2. And then I would say the Knicks take game 3. the Pistons. Actually, no, the Pistons will take game four, and then I think the Knicks will win the rest of these games. Wait, oh, whoa, I said in five. Hold on. No. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so Knicks is six, and we move on to the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Now, I just think Luka is gonna own the Timberwolves again, so I'm gonna just say Lakers in five. Obviously the Timberwolves have been playing better basketball recently, but Julius Randle is not a playoff performer. He averages under 20 points per game and bad efficiency in the playoffs. He's not a good playoff riser, and unless he doesn't have over 20 points per game and better efficiency, I don't see the Timberwolves winning more than two games against the Lakers. So I'm gonna confidently say Lakers in 5 games. The Lakers win both games at home. The Timberwolves will win game three, Lakers will win game four, and the Lakers will win game five. Obviously, Ant will will go crazy in this series. It's out versus LeBron versus Luca. He's gonna show up when the stars show up as well. But I just think the team around him is not enough to compete with the Lakers with what the Lakers had. Obviously, the Lakers don't really have that much front court depth, unlike the Timberwolves. But when you have fucking Luka Doncic and LeBron James on the same team, like, come on, that's finals bound, bro. I can't doubt the Lakers. That's finals bound. So I'm gonna say the Lakers in 5 games. All right, and then we move on to, we move on to the Celtics and Magic, 2 seed versus the 7 seed. I think the Celtics will win in 5 games. I don't think it's a sweep, unless they just fucking just shit on the Magic like crazy. But I think the Magic will take at least 1 game. I think they'll take the fourth game, and then Celtics will win at home. I don't see it going past 5 games. If it does, it's gonna be a bad look on the Celtics. But that shouldn't be more than 5 games. I don't need to say more. A healthy Celtics starting five is beating any team in the NBA right now. I don't care what you say. Fuck OKC. Fuck Cleveland. Fuck the Lakers. A healthy Celtics starting five, no one is beating. We got the Rockets and the Warriors now. Young Bucks versus the old gen. Obviously Rockets are second seed for a reason, 52-30. They play good in the regular season, but when it comes playoff time, you gotta have that playoff experience, and I don't think I can really take the Rockets here, unless an injury might occur. Hopefully, there's no injuries in the series, but I'm gonna say the Warriors in 7 games, 6 or 7, 6, 7. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna say Warriors and. See, the Rockets have a good defense, and I think they could really put pressure on Stephen Curry, because I think the last time they played, he had only 3 points and 1 to 10 shooting. And you're not gonna get those foul calls in the playoffs. Obviously, there wasn't that much foul calls in that game, but obviously they're not gonna call that much fouls because it's the playoffs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Warriors. I'm gonna say the Warriors in 6 games. I think the Warriors will win game one. Rockets will win game two. That's it. I'm gonna go Warriors in 7. Warriors will win game three. Rockets will win game four. Rockets will win game five. Curry and Butler have an amazing game six, and then they close it out in 7 at Houston. And yeah, that's my first round match. That's my first round predictions. We move on to the second round. We got the Bucks and the Cleveland Cavaliers, 1 seed versus the 5 seed. This is where the Bucks road ends. I'm sorry to say, but they can't compete against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They obviously can't compete against the high teams, the high seeded teams in the NBA. So unfortunately, I'm gonna go to the Cavs in 5 or 6 games, unless Giannis just turn. I was just saying, if fucking Giannis turns 2018 LeBron, we can't do nothing about it because that's fucking Giannis, and Giannis is crazy. So unless Giannis turns 2018 LeBron, I don't think the Bucks have no chance. But other than that, I would say the Cavs in 6 games, 5 or 6. We'll go. We'll go 6. I don't know. We'll go 5. Cavs will win both games at home, and then I think the Bucks will win game 3. Cavs will win game 4. Cavs will win game 5. It could go 6, but I'm gonna say 5 for now, and then I'll come back if I make any final decisions. So and then we got the Thunder and the Clippers. I think the Thunder and Clippers might go 7 games. If Kawhi and James Harden show out in the semifinals, it'll definitely go 7 games. But if the Thunder lock them down, it might go 5 or 6. But I think the Clippers is gonna show the OKC Thunder who they really are, and I think the Thunder shouldn't take them lightly just because they're the first seed and that's the 5 seed. The Thunder should be on their best A game. Um, you have Shea, you have Jay Williams, you have Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort. That's a great defensive and offensive threats. Um, yeah, I mean, but Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, I can't doubt them, man. I can't doubt them. I can't doubt Joai. What the fuck? James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. But the what the fuck? I can't talk. Then I'm just mad excited, bro. I just can't wait for the playoffs. I can't doubt the OKC Thunder. They're number one for a reason. They're 60-14. I'm not gonna doubt them. I think the Thunder win in 7 games. I think Thunder win game one. Clips win game two. Thunder win game three. Clips win game four. Thunder win game five. Clippers win game six. Thunder will win game seven. All right. Then we move on to Knicks Celtics. Do I need to say more? Celtics in 5. Celtics own the Knicks this season. You've seen the games. You've seen the tape. You see how Tatum does versus the Celtics. I mean versus the Knicks. Averages over 30 versus the Knicks this season. I don't need to say more. Celtics in 5. Then we got the Lakers versus the Warriors. Oh wait, Lakers will win 6 games. Um, I just think the Lakers are more talented than the Warriors. Besides Butler, Green, and Curry, the talent level is really down there compared to the Lakers. So, um, yeah, I got the Lakers at 6. I think Lakers will win game one. The Lakers will win both games at home. The Warriors will take game 3. Um, they'll take game 4. I think the Warriors win both games at home. The Lakers take game 5, and they'll take 6 games. All right, those are my semifinals predictions. Now we move on to the East Finals, East and West Finals. What we want to start off with? Let's start off with Cavs versus Celtics. Obviously, this is the most anticipated East Finals matchup this season. If it somehow is a different East Finals matchup this season, I'll be kind of disappointed because this is what everybody's expecting. But if I had to be honest, I think the Celtics will win in 6 games. I just in my opinion, as a Celtics fan, I think the only team that can compete with us is the OKC Thunder because I think we can manipulate not the Thunder. I think we could, the Cavs are. We could figure out the Cavs way easier than the Thunder. I think the Cavs have some. I can't talk. Fuck. I'm gonna edit this out. I'm gonna edit it out. I think the Cavs are just way easier to figure out than the Thunder. You could exploit them. You could find their weaknesses. That's the fucking word I was trying to find. Weaknesses. They have more weaknesses than the Thunder. If you slow down their big man, it's over. It's over. If you slow down the big man, it's over. And obviously Tatum and Porzingis, they're one of the best duos in the association. I would say Tatum and Brown, but Brown is kind of injured right now, and I don't want to say Brown unless if Brown drops 40 again in the playoffs, then I'll say Tatum and Brown. But right now it's Tatum and Porzingis. So I'm gonna say the Celtics win in 6 games. That's hopefully Celtics starting 5 is beating the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't care what nobody says. I already said what I have to say. The numbers don't lie. 61-21, back-to-back 61 season. Nobody has done that since the Warriors. Come on. I mean, it's fucking obvious. Celtics in 6 games. Celtics will win game 1. Cavs will win game 2. Celtics will win game 3 and game 4. Actually, no, I think the Cavs will win game 4. And I think Celtics will win game 5. And Celtics close out in 6 at home. And I think the East Finals MVP will be Jason Tatum. Tatum bounces back from his rough efficiency shooting in the playoffs, and he bounced back. He shoots way better. I feel like Tatum's gonna have a better efficiency playoffs in this playoffs. I can't. My wording is fucked up right now. I mean, Tatum will have a better shooting playoffs this season than last season. I'm very confident he will. Then we move on to the more anticipated finals, conference finals matchup. I think Thunder Lakers. A lot of people want to say the Lakers, and Adam Silver, the script, Lakers versus Celtics, yada yada yada. But I'm gonna say the Thunder beat the Lakers in 6 games. Um, I think the Thunder can find weaknesses for the Lakers. I don't think LeBron could obviously play like, because that Thunder front court is obviously way better than the Lakers front court, because the Lakers front court is only LeBron and Jackson Hayes. Or I mean, if you want to count Rui, but like I think Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and Isaiah Hartenstein combined is a way better front court than those three players than the Lakers have. Um, and I do believe that Shea will go off. He's not gonna lose to Luca again. He's gonna go off versus Luca. He'll average over 30 points per game this series, and he'll win the West Finals MVP and move on to his first NBA Finals appearance. And you know, Luca made the finals last season, but this season is not his time. I'm gonna go with Thunder in 6 games. So I think Thunder will win game one. The Lakers will win game two. Lakers will win game three. Thunder will win game four. Um, Thunder will win game five. Game six. Actually, I don't know. I think Thunder. I'll go Thunder Lakers. Thunder Lakers. Yeah. Or matter of fact, I would say Thunder in seven. I think it will be a competitive 7 game series. I think the Thunder would definitely have a harder road than the Celtics, just cause like there's not really that much good East teams except for like the Celtics, Cavs, and the Knicks. Other than that, I would say Celtics, Knicks, Bucks, and Cavs. But other than that, everybody else in the East sucks. So yeah, those are only 4 good teams in the East. Let's move on to the NBA Finals. Celtics versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. NBA Finals 2025. Um, mm, Obviously, as a Celtics fan, I'm gonna say the Celtics. It's pretty obvious. I mean, why not, right? But obviously, you can't count out Oklahoma City. I mean, they have a way better record than us. But 260 win teams in the NBA Finals would actually be kind of crazy. But I'm gonna say this. I think, just cause of finals experience, I'm gonna go to Celtics in 6. I think obviously Shea will show out in his first finals game, first finals appearance. But I think just because of final experience, Tatum's been to the finals, would be 3 times final experience, 3 time finals appearances for Tatum if he were to make the finals again this season. And just because of playoff and finals experience, I'm gonna go with the Celtics in 6 games. Definitely would be a great offensive and defensive show. I think it will be one of the better NBA finals that we have seen in the past few years. I think it will be the best NBA finals we have seen since probably the 2021 finals with the Bucks and the Suns. That was definitely an underrated finals. Cause 2020 the Lakers and Heat finals, it was alright, but it was during the bubble, and it was during COVID, so it wasn't really that exciting in my opinion. So I'm gonna just go with the Celtics in 6 games. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Celtics in 6 games. Celtics will win. I think Thunder will win game one. Celtics will win game two. Celtics will win game three. Thunder will win game four. Celtics will win game five, and the Celtics will close it out in 6 games versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, so those are my final playoff predictions. If you fuck with them, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification. I never miss a video from me, and I'm out. Peace.